Hello, I just wanted to do another video on the twin flame journey from my own personal experience. Just a bit more of a relaxed message, not a information one like I have previously done, but I just wanted to say that the whole purpose from my experience and in my belief is for the divine feminine anyway, is for you to love yourself unconditionally, to see your value and worth, to realize that you don't need any external validation, you don't need anyone's approval, you don't need anything from anyone else to be complete, to be whole. And you need to find that within yourself by loving yourself unconditionally, by accepting your shadows, by healing your inner child. Your inner child is your soul. It is the pure, beautiful, unconditionally loving part of you. And a lot of times when there's especially childhood trauma, which there's most likely going to be for any twin flames or twin souls, and that impacts how you look at yourself and think about yourself, and how you look at the world and view the world, and look at and view relationships, especially the romantic ones. And you need to heal any past issues, whether it's from childhood or past lives, to be able to truly be healed and to truly be complete. And the whole purpose to be able to come into union is to come into union with yourself, to balance your divine feminine and divine masculine energies within you, not within your twin, within you. They have their own healing and work to do. And that's just how it is. And the divine masculine, from my experience, is very much immersed in the 3D, very much about making money and career and material things and having the best of everything, and thinking that they need some sort of financially successful life to be happy. And they need to learn that love is more important than money. And when it is a true love, when it is a soulmate, a twin flame, a twin soul, any type of romantic relationship, and even just love in general, the love is the only thing that matters. Mostly in twin flame journeys, there's going to be an age difference. You're going to live in different countries, different states. You may be a big distance apart. You may be from different races, different religious beliefs. You may have something about the relationship which would be viewed as taboo, and this impacts, all of these things impact the masculine a lot, I feel, more than the feminine, because the feminine understands that that it is about love, and it is about your healing, your growth, your evolving, you being spiritually awakened, spiritually aware, wanting to love unconditionally and to help to heal the earth, animals, other people, and you learn your divine purpose, I feel, a lot quicker than the masculine does. And for the masculine, they're just constantly worrying about what other people think and how it might look if it's a certain way, and worried about gossip, and they can be quite selfish and self-absorbed, and that is because the ego, I feel, is a lot stronger. It's a lot more fear-based in the masculine, and that is why they fear a lot about the journey, or about the way they feel about their twin soul. And they basically don't think it's a love, because the love that they've experienced previously is not true love, not genuine love, not unconditional love. And they get confused by this, and they confuse it with lust, because they feel so passionately and so strongly and so magnetically drawn to the feminine. And they just think that it is not true love, or it's not love, it's, as I said, lust. And until they do some healing and work on themselves and learn how to love themselves and realize their own value and worth, and to know that they are a beautiful, kind, loving, amazing, genuine soul, just like the divine feminine is. Until they see that, it's, I feel, a bit harder for them in that way. It's a very big struggle because of society and what the divine masculine has been raised to believe, that you don't be vulnerable, you don't express love and emotions, you don't love yourself, because if you love yourself, it's vain, or it's arrogant, or it's cocky. All these things that are forced upon us basically from a very young age, that I believe society needs to change their views and opinions on. And, you know, the divine masculine is mostly raised to believe, you know, your job is only to work, provide, that's it. That's your job. Discipline, punishment, you know, for the children, etc. They're taught that you don't show emotions, you don't be vulnerable, ever. And it's quite sad, because I think we should all be a lot more vulnerable and learn how to be, and learn to understand that it doesn't matter what others think of us, it matters what we think of us. That's the most important thing. And in this world, there's always going to be people who have a problem with how you live your life, the things you say and do, the way you look, the way you act, or whatever it may be. But I don't think any of that matters. And I think that we all need to start to wrap our heads around that a bit more, because none of that matters. It's when you are spiritually awakened, when you're evolved, when you've grown, when you've healed, whatever you want to call it, you're not judgmental, you're not jealous of other people, you're not mean, cruel, nasty, you don't want to be a bully, you don't want to make anybody else feel bad about themselves, and that's just how it is. Anyway, it's been 10 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully this is an okay video. Bye.